What's up, guys? It's Jake Does Hurdles here, and I'm here to talk about the next cup, which is the Rainbow Cup. It is from June 1st to June 30th, and with every month there's a new cup change. So we've got the Rainbow Cup as the second cup, and this cup will be the cup I'll be playing in at GoFest, so I need to make sure my team is ready to go. So, the Rainbow Cup, what's going on with this? The Silph Arena's 6th Global Cup of the season begins on June 1st. With it comes a new chance to prove your skill and increase your global and local player ranking. The Rainbow Cup is a 5-type cup featuring the colorful species from Kanto and Johto regions of the world. There are no new format changes from May's Nightmare Cup, and no specific bans are employed, but for the first time, only featured generations are available. Here's what you need to know. Awesome. So basically what we're hearing right now is that Kanto and Johto only. So save your Blast Burn Blazikins for the next cup. So what do we got going on? We've got legendaries and mythicals from Gen 1 and Gen 2 are permitted. There are no single species banned from the cup. Only one species of each type, so no double Charizard people. And matches are played in the Great League as per usual, and 6 people on each team. And the typing are fire, electric, bug, grass, and water. So that's going to be a very diverse typing, and I can't wait to get into this cup, guys. So without further ado, let's get into some matches. So we are going to battle Easily Done 27. So Easily Done 27 is Tanner, and Tanner and I last battled in the Butler Nightmare Cup, which was the day that this cup was actually announced. So after the Nightmare Cup, we basically messaged each other in our group, and we were like, yeah, new cup's announced, it's confirmed, so we got to get into it, we got to start planning teams, and basically all the dust, so much little that we actually had, went to building a couple teams, and this is what we have so far for you guys. So I'm going to lead with Charizard, and he is going to lead with Beedrill. So Beedrill is definitely going to get out of there because he's going to be super weak to Charizard, and I'm going to bring in Fortress to counter his Quagsire. So I don't know what he has. I don't know if he's going to do Earthquake. I don't know if he's going to do Stone Edge, Poison Jab. So many different moves he can use right there. So I didn't block it. I just want to see what he had just for future purposes. But I think he might keep that Earthquake. I do not know. Everyone has different things. I've seen Acid Spray even used. So I'm going to block the next one to try and keep him alive. And I'm basically going to farm a little bit till I get a Rock Tomb, hoping that I'll be able to get a second one before he can get another Earthquake and or kill me. And what happens is I basically farmed a little too late, and I was so close, but I could not do it. So I'm going to have to bring in Lantern here to kind of water gun him to death. And of course he has another Earthquake ready, and I have to block that because Lantern is going to get demolished because of his electric typing. So I'm ready for the switch. I know he's got to have to bring in something that's good against water. So I bring in Charizard, and Charizard's ready to go. But of course Tanner has a shield because Blast Burn would melt Ivysaur. So Ivysaur is going to do a little bit of Vine Whipping, and he's going to get Sludge Bomb. And Sludge Bomb is going to hurt Charizard because he's very fragile. And he's going to bring in Beedrill, and Beedrill is going to be able to fast move it to death. So in this final matchup, we've got Lantern versus Beedrill, and basically I have no shields, so I'm going to have to kind of strategize my way to this victory. I'm going to need to save at least 2 charge moves to kill Ivysaur because Ivysaur is very, very high health, and he's not weak to water and or electric. He kind of resists electric. So I was like, okay, do I have enough to get another charge move? I do not. So Tanner's going to take the first match of our sparring. So GG Tanner on that one. So let's hop right into the next match against Easily Done 27. So I was using Beedrill, Lantern, and Charizard in the back. So the only Pokemon that in this cup that I will guaranteed be using that are finished are Venusaur and Charizard. They have all the moves that I need from previous tournaments that were ranked but not cup tournaments. And I'm going to be dumping dust into Beedrill. I need to put another move on it. I actually dumped some dust into it today, which is Sunday. I'm recording on the community day, and I got the second move for it. I'm still debating on what moves I'm going to use. And as you can see, Lantern, I still do not have a second move for it as well, and I still need to get Thunderbolt. But obviously you saw Beedrill was my lead, and he had Fortress, so I was kind of just trying to gauge what Fortress is going to do to Beedrill in a neutral. And then I was going to switch out to Lantern to see what Lantern would also do to Fortress. and he switched out to Ivysaur because he noticed that Lantern was coming in. He was like, okay, I can knock this guy out early, but I was able to get 2 Thunders charged up, and I think that was a pretty good job for Lantern, honestly. I only wasted 1 shield, and he wasted 2. So I think I'm at advantage right now, honestly. And I bring Beedrill in, and he uses Sludge Bomb. And Sludge Bomb hurts Beedrill only a little bit, so Beedrill is very good at sort of resisting that Sludge Bomb. And Aerial Ace obviously demolished Ivysaur, so that was a very good play by me right there. So we got 2 Pokemon to 2 Pokemon, but I have 1 shield, and I knew the switch was coming, but it wouldn't let me come in. So I was like, okay, I'm going to sacrifice Beedrill, because I know I have Charizard in the back, and Charizard's going to melt Fortress, and I know he has Rock Tomb, so I'm like, okay, I have the shield, because I'm going to die if I do not. So he's going to bring in Tentacruel, a water Pokemon, and I was like, oh geez, this is not a good situation. But I'm like, okay, let's see how strong Blast Burn is. So I use 1 Blast Burn, and I'm like, okay, it did a lot of damage. Let's see if I can get to another. Please get to another one. And I do, and Blast Burn is very good, people. You should definitely run a Charizard, so GG, Tanner. Let's hop into another battle against Easily Done 27. And in this battle, I'm going to be leading Blastoise, and he is unfortunately going to be leading Victory Bell. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go into the battle and see what his fast move is. So when I find out that it's Razor Leaf, I know that I have to get out of there and bring in Charizard immediately. But Charizard's able to get a lot of energy farmed up for a Lantern, so I have a Blast Burn ready to go for when it comes in, and I'm able to burn shield number 1 for Tanner. And basically it's a race to the next charge move, and I want Blast Burn because it's going to do some decent damage, and I want to use it. I don't want to die with it, so I block and I use Blast Burn, and I'm going to force his second shield. So I'm at advantage right now. I only have 1 shield used versus his 2 shields used, and I'm able to get a Dragon Claw off before Charizard perishes to his fiery death. So Lantern kills Charizard, and I'm going to bring in Venusaur, but he has a Thunderbolt ready for me. So I'm not going to block because it's not going to do very effective damage, so I'm just basically going to try to Vine Whip Lantern to death, but he farmed up a lot of energy on my Charizard, so he's got enough energy for another Thunderbolt that I do not block. So I'm expecting something that's going to kill me here, so I'm expecting Charizard or Fortress, and it proves to be Fortress, so I'm going to go for a Sludge Bomb, but it's going to resist that poison because Steel resists poison, so I'm not going to do very effective damage, so I got to get him out of there and get Blastoise in there. But the Bug Bite that Fortress uses is just so effective that it did so much damage before I was able to do anything with Blastoise, because I was aggro farming, and basically Tanner's gonna beat me into the ground with this Acid Spray and won't let me get my Sludge Bomb off, so GG's on that one, Tanner. So let's hop into the final battle with Tanner. And in this battle, I'm going to be leading Fortress versus his Lapras. So with my current moveset, this is a ++ for me. So I'm basically just going to Bug Bite him right here. But I know that a switch is coming, so I'm expecting it. So I switch at the exact same time as him, and I switch in Blastoise versus his Heracross. So this matchup is a weird one. I'm looking to see how this one's going to go. I haven't run Sims on this yet, so basically I'm going to race to my Hydro Cannon. I'm going to use it, and he is going to block, and then he is going to use his charge move, which is going to be Mega Horn, and I'm going to block that. And then we are basically going to race to the next charge move, or so I think I am, because I'm going to greedy aggro farm because I think I'm going to kill him before he kills me, but then he gets a charge move. I'm like, what is wrong with me? Why did I do this? And I block it, which was even worse. So I end up getting myself into a really bad situation. So I use Blastoise's Hydro Cannon before I die, just to get it off of there and make Heracross mad, I guess, get some water in his eyes before he dies. So then Lapras comes in and kills me with 1 shot. So I bring back out Fortress and use a Rock Tomb to hopefully burn a shield here. And of course that will. So I'm using Fortress and I'm doing Bug Bites, but then I switch out to Charizard right before the charge move, expecting him to have Surf. So I could sacrifice Charizard, and it was Hydro Pump, and it definitely sacrificed Charizard. So I bring back in Fortress, and Fortress is going to do pretty well here. And what I'm thinking is I'm going to have a Rock Tomb ready for whatever he has in the back, and I'm expecting Beedrill because he likes to run Beedrill a lot, or Fortress. But I'd probably lose this Fortress, but it ends up being Scyther. So I'm like, okay, if I can get to Rock Tomb, I will win this match. But unfortunately, he gets to his flying type move, which I believe is aerial ace. He had his aerial ace. He gets to aerial ace first, and he ends up making it a GG. So GG's Tanner. Thanks for the matches. We'll definitely get some more matches uploaded here. Thank you guys for watching. I will be uploading content daily. Like and subscribe, and I hope you guys like the next video.